Hi everyone, the Champions League is back again, and today we will ask you to give your predictions to Arsenal vs Porto and Barcelona vs Napoli matches in the comments down below. Support this video with a like, and let's get the show on the pitch. Lamine Yamal has the quality to become the best player in the world, claimed Napoli head coach Francesco Calzona. Cole Palmer has been involved in 40% of Chelsea's goals this season. He delivered another goal plus assist yesterday versus Newcastle. I'm sure that Michael Ollis would be really keen on joining Manchester United. That's 100% guaranteed. But it won't be the only club, Fabrizio Romano informs. Laporte is now only debating between continuing with Nike or switching to Puma. The club believes that it can and should receive more than the 105 million euros paid by Nike, although it's a more powerful and global firm than Puma. I would like to play in the Olympic Games. I'm willing, but it does not depend on me because it's not a FIFA competition. The clubs are not obliged to lend to us. Rodrigo de Paul shared his desire. Barca have a budget of reaching the quarterfinals of the Champions League. If they fail to do so, there would be a hole of about 15 million euros. The club also expects to raise around 4 to 5 million euros from the game against Napoli. Thierry Henry intends to call 3 players aged 23+ for the Olympics. He's thinking primarily of Mbappe, Griezmann and Giroud to enhance his squad. Reminder, Olympic football held this summer from July 24th to August 10th, 2024 in France. We played good matches against big teams such as Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Napoli. Despite not winning, we have to play a game similar to the one in the first leg, but being more forceful in the box, Xavi noted. Arsenal midfielder Mohamed El Neni has opened a multi-faith prayer room for the players at the Emirates Stadium. Having this space to contemplate and pray will change the lives of future Arsenal players, the midfielder stated. It's different. This doesn't mean better or worse. There are less tactics. On a tactical level, La Liga is much better than the English one. If we talk about intensity, rhythm, the English league may have more. But the Spanish has more tactical quality, Carlo Ancelotti thinks. Barcelona are not planning to sign any centre-backs in the summer following Pau Cubarsí's emergence. Ederson set for 3 to 4 weeks out of action with thigh injury. He's a major doubt for the game versus Arsenal at the end of the month. Serie A side Lecce have decided to sack the manager Roberto Da Versa after they headbutted Hellas Verona striker Thomas Henry. Napoli president promised his players a 10 million euros bonus if they qualify for the 2025 Club World Cup. They must beat Barcelona to achieve that. I've not spoken with Brahim. I call or I don't call, and people then do what they have to do. I've probably been the coach who has selected him the most. I wish him the best. Everyone is free to make the decisions they make, said Spain head coach Luis de la Fuente. Jurgen Klopp and Guardiola. After our careers, we might somehow become friends. Bolasie will move to Brazilian side Criciúma. He has 0 goal involvements after 12 appearances for Swansea City. The Congolese has already passed the medical and is finalizing the contract. Barcelona are about to close the signing of the Pearl of Rayo Vallecano and steal him from Real Madrid and Manchester City. It's Marcos Pariego, 18-year-old left-footed midfielder of great quality with a past in the Madrid youth team. The Cameroonian Federation has suspended 62 players for age fraud, including Wilfried Nathan Douala, Victoria United midfielder who was selected at the last AFCON and claims to be 17 years old. Julian Nagelsmann will select 4 Stuttgart players for upcoming Germany friendlies. Fürich, Undav, Waldemar Anton, and Mittelstadt will join the national team for the first time. Prime example of selecting players based on form. Colombian singer Karol G could feature on Barcelona's shirt during El Clasico. Martinelli is training individually ahead of the upcoming battle against Porto after being injured during the match versus Sheffield United. Lauren Goodman and Rita Johal have signed on to a Words and All docu-series about life and a WAG after their explosive romances with Kyle Walker and Riyad Mahrez. They have stories to tell. A source said, "I've deactivated my social media for a month just to focus on Ramadan. Stop the hatred. There is nothing wrong with what I did. It's a holy month for me and social media is a place where there are bad things to see during fasting," Amad Diallo explained himself. Highlight one Napoli player? I would tell you Lobotka. I like him at the level of game construction. He doesn't lose any ball. I would like to see him in a club like Barca. He makes a lot of difference for Napoli, Xavi said. Chelsea still wants to make it work with Pochettino. Things can change very quickly if results don't come soon. AC Milan are in talks to appoint former LA Galaxy Jovan Kirovski as part of their board, wanted by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The ball touches the body of McAllister first before Deku gets his foot to it, with contact then on the opponent's chest. There are clear grounds for this to be a penalty, but this is the Premier League, which wants VAR to be reserved for the clearest of errors, stated Dale Johnson, general editor of ESPN FC. Aubameyang for Olympique Marseille in all competitions this season, 34 games, 23 goals and 8 assists. Yodel Hato will sign a new deal at Ajax on Tuesday, all set to be sealed. It'll be valid until June 2028. The agreement was reached 2 weeks ago, and it'll be announced soon with the salary increase included. No formal release clause has been included in the agreement. It's cool that I will be able to tell my kids that I'm an idol at Real Madrid. Lil, Eden Hazard said. I decided to leave City as I thought I was ready to play football week in, week out. That's the reason I came to Chelsea. I wanted to showcase my ability week in, week out, like I said. Thankfully, it's paid off, Cole Palmer told Sky. Cristiano Ronaldo's Al Nassr have been knocked out of the Asian Champions League, losing to Al Ain in a penalty shootout. Alexander Arnold's words? I don't know why he said it. He didn't even play. He can't tell because he didn't win it. That's all I have to say. If you win 3 titles in 1 year, or 5, which we did, then he can speak. Manuel Akanji told Yahoo Sports. Napoli are ready to do everything possible against Barcelona, assured Francesco Calzona. Guys, if you still haven't subscribed to our channel, then pause the video and finally do it. And now let's have a closer look at the results of yesterday's fixtures in the top leagues. Chelsea have contacted Girona head coach Michel Gonzalez regarding possible cooperation, AS reports. The London side is dissatisfied with Mauricio Pochettino's work and is looking for options to change the club's manager. Chelsea representatives traveled to Spain in order to personally hand over the job offer to Michel, but he turned it down. There is an idea in the City group that the Spaniard will be appointed head coach of Manchester City after Guardiola leaves the Citizens' camp. Until then, Michel will work at Girona. German head coach Julian Nagelsmann is among candidates for coaching Borussia Dortmund, journalist Florian Plettenberg has reported. According to the source, the Hornets are considering his candidacy. There is a possibility that the current head coach, Edin Terzic, will leave the team at the end of the season. Borussia CEO Hans-Joachim Watzke is a big fan of Nagelsmann. The official believes that Julian would be a good choice for the team. Earlier on, it was reported that Newcastle are also interested in the coach. His agreement is valid until the end of Euro 2024. Barcelona sporting director Deco has met with Manchester United sporting director John Morto to discuss possible transfers, Sport AS reports. Despite the fact that the name of the new head coach after Xavi's departure is not yet known, Barcelona management is already planning to bolster the team for the next season. Among the players discussed at the meeting was Mason Greenwood, who is playing on loan at Getafe. Earlier on, it was reported that the 22-year-old Englishman has no intention to return to Man United. It is no secret that Hansi Flick is one of the serious contenders to replace Xavi Hernandez as Barcelona manager at the end of the season. Now Mundo Deportivo is reporting that Barcelona president Joan Laporta held a meeting with Pini Zahavi, who happens to be the newly appointed agent of Hansi Flick. As per the update, Laporta and Zahavi, who also represent Barcelona superstar Robert Lewandowski, met on Monday in a restaurant in the Catalan capital for more than 2 hours. The Blaugrana are still scoring the market for a future first-team coach, and this meeting has fueled rumors that Flick could be the one chosen to take over from Xavi on the bench, although there is still no firm decision on who the next coach will be. It's no secret that Barca's financial situation does not allow for big investments, and that makes Hansi Flick a great potential candidate, as the German is without a team and would arrive on a free contract. Real Madrid legend Ronaldo Nazario has revealed the club's plans to acquire Mbappe and Erling Haaland. I think Haaland is very happy at Manchester City at the moment, but we will see. I hope we can see Mbappe, Haaland, Bellingham together in one club. It will remind me of the Galacticos, if they all end up at Real Madrid. Is Real Madrid's management stirring up Haaland's interest in moving to Madrid because of the club legend's words? Sounds like it. Friends, be sure to check out the videos from our other project as well. The Football News channel was with you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.